folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down to the 16, but they'd be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
First down here for this offense. They mix it up with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using his legs, it's Frazier. He's in the clear. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. breaking tackles. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On first down, it's play action. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. He finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Off target with the throw, incomplete. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Durham.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big games, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fielded near the 20. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now. Begin at the 39. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They keep him guessing with a run. He shreds the tackle. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Now it's 2nd down here. He keeps it on a design run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. The ball is out close to the goal line. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. To throw, it's Johnson. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this
breaks into the open. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
He's got it in the open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th count coming up. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back across midfield. The 30 at the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They try to run it in on 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for 1st down yardage. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. To throw, it's Stockton. On the move now. You need to get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. He's in the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
No gain there. Ball respotted at the 2 again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They stop him again at the 1. 3rd and goal coming up.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this 2nd down call. Now your 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quarterback keeper. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Durham. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
At the 31-yard line. And a 1st down for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Caught, he's wide open, look out. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone, they couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. A quick throw to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hits the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40.
691, Gators score. Here we go.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Dogs move into the red zone.
Jackrabbit.
They'll try the right side on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Pressure is coming. Catch made on the left side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Setting up for this third down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he just runs out of bounds short of the line to gain. Not sure what happened there.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He makes the grab. Now here he goes. The 30. That's the 20. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just...
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Give it to the back again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The receiver makes the catch. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
A really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
And your LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40.
The second down throw, intercepted by Georgia. And they'll take over.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grinding away on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down.